Hi, this is Matthew from Knockout Depression, and I'm going to be talking about why I need to beat this on my own. I suffer with hay fever, have done ever since I was a kid. Bloody awful. Sneezing, itchy throat, itchy eyes, just feeling generally grotty and lacking energy. Awful. And I've decided that this year, that's it. I'm going to beat this on my own. Never mind tablets, never mind an injection. I shouldn't have to rely on tablets. I need to be able to do this myself. And do you know what? Do you know what my summer's going to be like? It's going to be bloody awful. And do you know why? Because my eyes are going to be streaming and sore, my throat's going to be itchy, I'm going to be sneezing. And do you know why? Because I've got hay fever. And because tablets are what help me to not feel those horrible, horrible symptoms and to be able to actually enjoy whatever summer we happen to get being here in England. So what am I talking about? Why am I talking about this? Because I never ever thought twice about taking tablets for hay fever. When I was first given a prescription, I didn't think, I'm not taking them, I've got to beat this on my own. I didn't worry that they were going to turn me into a different person. I didn't worry that it was a sign of weakness or a sign that there was just something fundamentally wrong with me if I took those tablets. I didn't think that hay fever was a weakness in me. I saw that it was something that I go through each summer and that I need help if I'm not to suffer with it. So what's different with mental health? What's different with taking antidepressant tablets? Why do we often feel I've got to beat this on my own when we don't about other types of medication? I don't try and defeat a headache with force of will. And I think the answer is because there's an awful lot of stigma still around mental health. And there's a lot of stigma and fear around taking antidepressant tablets. Some of the things I thought, which I know many other people do, I worried that it'd change me into a zombie, it'd change my personality, I would become addicted, that again, it was a sign of weakness to admit taking them, that it would be on my medical record and would stop me from getting a job. And all of those things turned out to be nonsense. And antidepressants were a very important part of helping me to get well. Now, I'm a big believer that there is no one single solution to depression. We're all different. There's no one size fits all. What works for you will probably be different than what works for me. And it's very unlikely that any one thing will be the cure for any of us, whether that be antidepressants, counselling, exercise, or whatever else we might try. It's a combination of things working together that help us to get through depression. And I'm not here to say you must take antidepressants or you should take antidepressants, or to feed into this idea that you shouldn't. And we can question the extent to which antidepressants are prescribed, we can question the motives of pharmaceutical companies, but again, I don't do that when I take my hay fever tablets. And the key message I want to get across here is that depression is a horrendous illness and we need to be able to harness everything that we can in the fight to overcome it. So I question the wisdom of just ruling out completely something that actually might really help us at the time when we most need help. And like I say, antidepressants will work for some people, not for others. It may be that a certain type of antidepressant will work for you and others won't. And this is something that you would need to discuss with your doctor, your GP. So I think it's very important that we make informed choices when it comes down to our care, and that we're not just making choices based on fears or stigma or theories about motives for prescribing antidepressants, when fundamentally all that really matters to us at that time is doing what we can to get better. And on our Knockout Depression programs, one of the areas we cover is the use of antidepressants, as well as various other things that we can do to help us to improve our mental health and to loosen depression's grip on us. It's about helping people to find what works for them, the right combination with which you can fight your toughest opponent. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. If you've used antidepressant medication, has it been helpful? Has it not been helpful? If you have refused to take or are currently refusing to take antidepressants, then why is that? And do you think that's the right choice for you? Put your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. All right, you take care. Bye-bye. So, I've got hay fever. I'm approaching 50 now. All right, bye-bye.